AC Shadow's Gameplay 5 Secrets for Maximum Damage. Have you ever wondered on how to build the very best versions of Naoe and Yasuke and achieve the max possible damage output based on your current level and gear? This guide will break down everything you need to know to help you level up faster, create better builds, and dispatch your opponents easily no matter the difficulty at which you are playing. Every tip I'm sharing with you has been tested on Nightmare difficulty and guarantees results on all difficulty settings. Before we dive in, I want to thank you all for all the support. Every like, comment, share, and subscription is highly appreciated. Now, let's get into it. Character stats. Understanding your character's basic stats and how it develops as you level up is the first step towards maxing out your character's damage potential. There are two major stats to watch: health and attack, plus critical hits. The health stat shows your current maximum health, while the attack is the maximum attack power. Max health is boosted by your helmet, armor, and trinket. However, the most effective way to increase the overall health is by filling out the Samurai or Shinobi skill trees for Yasuke or Naoe, which gives a 50% health boost. An additional 36% health boost can also be unlocked from the Knowledge rank level 8. Attack power is made up of a lot of elements, starting with your currently equipped weapon's base DPS and posture attack stats. The posture damage stat is remarkably higher than the regular DPS and highly recommended for better damage output. There are additional damage modifiers such as vulnerability damage, affliction damage, damage on multiple enemies, damage at full health, ability damage, headshot damage, etc., which can be activated from the skill tree's global passive elements and from the knowledge ranks. These damage modifiers increase your overall damage output if their conditions are met, and the more modifiers you activate at a time, the more your damage. Beyond the attack power, critical hits is the final ingredient needed to max your damage up to 150%. Critical hits are primary attributes of the helmet and trinket. However, you can add additional engravings to your weapon or armor to boost your critical hit chance. There are additional 12% and 6% critical hits boost that can be activated from the global passives and knowledge ranks for Naoe and Yasuke, respectively. Overall, you should target a minimum 50% critical hits chance on your build, but never at the expense of strong damage modifiers. Weapons, gear, and engravings. Your choice of weapon matters because different weapon types have varying DPS and posture attack stats. Also, choosing a weapon with an affliction abilities would also be more effective than a weapon without one. The next thing to look out for is the primary engraving on the weapon. If it's a damage or affliction boosting perk, the better. The same goes for your other gear items, and choosing gear with the right primary engraving helps you build efficiently and towards max damage. Upgrading your gear to your current level and further enhancing it to max mythic or artifact level will also provide additional boost to your damage. For epic gear, which can be enhanced to mythic level, the gear gets one boosted stat and the engraving stats also gets boosted by 100%, while for legendary gear, which can be enhanced to artifact level, all the gear stats are boosted, while the secondary engraving only is boosted by 100%. Resources. Enhancing or upgrading your gear will require a lot of resources, which can be obtained from contracts, castles, side quests, and other in-game activities. The quickest and most effective way to get these resources is from seasonal contracts, and you can maximize this by unlocking every region as quickly as possible and finding a Kakuraga in those regions to enable you to get those contracts. Also, if you have acquired a lot of gear that you do not need and will not use, they can be dismantled at the forge in exchange for resources. You can also gather the seasonal loot from castles, which also gives you some resources. Some of the best locations where you can get loots with little effort are Nijo Palace in Yamashiro and Mount Kongo in Izumi Setsu. Skill points. You already know that filling out your skill trees and knowledge ranks contribute a lot to your character development as you unlock new passive abilities that enhances your character's overall stats. To achieve this, you will need a lot of skill points, which can be gained by leveling up or completing quests. The quickest way to farm skill points is by eliminating the samurai daishos in the castles and by completing side quests, especially the assassination targets that rewards you with skill points. Knowledge ranks. Some of the best damage modifiers and global passives are unlocked through the knowledge ranks, which will require a lot of knowledge points to unlock. There are several activities which rewards you with skill points, such as the temple shrines or missing pages, Naoe's Kuji-Kiri, and Yasuke's horse archery or kata activities. Completing as many of these activities as you encounter them will guarantee that you unlock all the knowledge ranks within 2 playthroughs. Now that you know how to build your character into the best possible samurai or shinobi and dealing max damage, it's your turn to terrorize the enemies. If you like this content or you have other suggestions, drop a comment. I always read and respond to your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more elite content. Stay tuned. We still have more game-changing builds and guides coming your way in 2026 with all the awesome games lined up for the year. Until then, stay unseen, stay unstoppable.